G'day guys, Dallas here from Dunn Watson. I'm just going to show you a range of our gas struts that you can order online today. So what you've got here is our small, medium and large struts. So I'll just run through. So obviously in our smaller range they're available in a 6x15, which means a 6mm shaft, a 15mm chamber. You've got your 8x18s, which is 8mm shaft, 80mm chamber, and your 10x22s being 10 and 22mm cylinder there. So as you work through the struts, you can see the bigger ones have metal ends. And that's just because in the larger newtons of force, they're going to have the ability to carry more weight. And then your smaller struts, you can see poly ends. What's unique about our poly ends is you're going to see they also come with a brass thread. And all that means is that under load, if that was just a plastic thread, there's a chance that would rip out. Whereas with that brass thread, they're nice and strong. Okay, so another important feature with the Dunn Watson gas struts is you're going to see they have a nitro carburized shaft. Cheaper struts on the market will come with a chrome shaft. The beauty of this nitro carburized shaft means is it won't chip or scratch and it won't get surface rust. In here you have your seal for your strut, and the importance of not getting rust is that if this was a chrome shaft with rust, every time you operate this gas strut, that rust would sand away at the seal, eventually causing a leak. And then obviously if you had a chip in it, every time that strut came out, that chip would fill with gas, which would escape on every operation. And obviously that's going to let gas out of your strut over time. Okay, now another important thing with struts is when you're installing them, you always want it to be vertical like this. It could be like this, near flat, but remember this is full of oil, so you always want gravity to do its job, and you want this oil to sit down low, keeping that seal lubricated. Obviously if you had your strut installed like this most of its life, all your oil is going to pool down here. When you go to use this strut, the seal is going to have dried out, and this operation is going to wear away at the strut versus a nice oiled lubricated seal all the time. So just always install them at some point where that's going to pool down low. Okay, another great thing with Dunn Watson struts is they come with a backup seal. So should that seal fail, there is another seal that engage. And that's just going to guarantee nice longevity with the struts. With all your purchases, you're going to receive a pair of ball studs and nuts. And a common question you also get is, I'm replacing my struts and I don't know what the pressure is or what the size is. So the way we measure that online is we want to know your extended length. So we want to know when the strut's open, so you're going to have to take it off your boot or whatever, because we don't want to know what the distance is compressed. We want to know the distance is when it's open, and we want to go from center of eye to center of eye. So this one is 195mm, and this one would be, for example, 316mm from this center to this center. So we just need to know what yours is. We also need to know the newtons or pounds of force. So for ours it's nice and simple, it's a sticker there. The strut that you have may have a similar sticker, or it may have some kind of etching. We just need to know what that number is, and then we can work backwards and try and figure out the original pressure that was in that strut for you. So there you have it, here's our range of struts. Within this range there's all various pressures, so if you have any questions please give us a call or flick us an email.